schooling races. Well, not really a race, but more of a tutorial for these young ones that are out here. Some of them, I believe, were out here last week. I'll give you a little hint. I got one of the owners standing behind me of the one pacer that Ray Fisher's behind. Armada by the Sea. Is that the name of it?
Something Armada.
Yeah, something Armada. So anyway, that's the one that's in the third from the outside. And then you got Kyle Swift, Ray's son, up there with the trotter Credito back here for Mary Warner. And then Denny Bucherry is schooling one, and then Mike Ballmeister had maybe the one from last week. Hello? No. I'm just doing schooling races. I'll get back with you in just a minute. Okay, thank you. Mike Ballmeister schooling one that I believe he had here last week, and that was a 3-year-old from what I was told. Didn't catch a name, but schooled here real nice last week, if it's the same horse. Now, I don't have any paperwork on these things. I'm going by the comments from last week and some of the messages that I received. I do know that Credito, the trotter, up on the far side with Kyle Swift, that is a definite. And that one is related to Pay a Tuesday, I believe, and Uranka's trotter. So that's how that one's relative. Tiny little guy. You can barely see him behind the gate. He's probably lucky if he's 14 hands. But and I'm not sure who Denny's got out there, Bucherry. But they're going around the gate. They usually go around a couple laps before they release them and let them go their mile. Two on the joggers, 2 on the race bike. Just take it real slow. It's all about learning. They want their noses on the gate. They don't want to be shy of it. Because when it becomes the real deal here in another few weeks, they won't get these bonus laps. They'll get the quarter-mile score down to the wire, and they'll release them and off they go. Teletimer will be out. It'll be for real here in a few weeks. Just to make it seem like something's going on. So the 4 of them gently down the backstretch they go. Now we do have a pair of regular qualifiers coming up here in about 10 minutes, and we have live racing today at 2:30, headlined by the Open Trot and Race 9. And that'll be at 2:30. We got 11 on the card. We got 11 tomorrow on Derby Day. Clubhouse will open at 10 tomorrow, an hour earlier since Churchill has first started at 11. Downstairs will open up at 1 p.m. for the Dine and Derby package for those that had reservations, and we'll have live racing at 2:30. Open Pacers will headline tomorrow's card. Races will get done probably about 45 minutes prior to the Derby. Everybody will gather around to watch the 151st Running to the Roses. 20 of them will go to the gate tomorrow evening at Churchill Downs. It looks like they will fold the gate, and there they go. So we got the pacer on the inside for Mike Ballmeister. I believe that's a 3-year-old that he might have had here last week. Takes him into the first turn. Denny's horse a little choppy in the turn, but trying to settle in. Denny trying to get that one to just settle in behind Mike. And Credito up on the outside of the pacer there. Now Ray's pacer does take advantage of the rail and go up the inside of the trotter. The trotter will settle in. That's Credito settling in behind. That's the one I do have a definite name for. Now Denny's pacer going after the Ballmeister schooler. They go by the quarter and into the turn. So taking this one on the turn on the outside, trying to teach them how to race. That's one way to teach them. If you don't like the speed up front, you say, hey, go by and do your own thing. So that's what they're doing here. Now they go by 3/8, they'll come under to the half mile. So now Denny's pacer looking good. Anybody watching this have a name for it, go ahead and throw it up here in the comments. We'll take it. Figure out who these guys are. And we got that Ballmeister trainee, race pacer, and then the trotter Credito. They go through the clubhouse turn. We'll do one more lap here. Denny's pacer looking good up the front. He's bravened up since he took over the lead. Throwing some nice strides in now. Baumeister's pacer are going to make a run at him now. This is how they learn. You're going to have to learn that you could get past just as well as you did. And he's taken to the challenge. So they're 2 by 2 down that backside. And you got Ray and Kyle at the back there on the joggers. Of course, they got a lot more weight to tow than jog carts in these race bikes, so you got to give them credit there for towing all that weight. Eighth a mile to go. These two pacers still battling it out. Denny's pacer responded well to the challenge of Mike Baumeister's. Denny keeping his attention all the way to the wire, and they'll cross through. Here's Ray's pacer coming up here. Trying to keep his attention. Credito trotting up there. There we go. Another lesson learned by the schoolers.